Hello everybody, I'm Cristo, and I wanted to give you a quick rundown of the mods that I use in HOI4 to make the game more entertaining, just easier to play, that kind of thing. This is what I call, this is the Vanilla Plus set of mods. There's other great mods like Kaiser Ike and all that kind of stuff, but these are the mods that you should use in every game, in my opinion. So first off, to no one's surprise, coloured buttons. These buttons are grey, they're boring, they're bland. Have you ever wanted them to be colourful? Simple mod, it makes these buttons different colours, it makes these buttons different colours, and it makes these buttons different colours. It just makes it easier to see. It's as simple as that. And the colours down here match the colours up here, and they kind of make intuitive sense. Green for Army, blue for Navy. Simple stuff. It's just a nice mod. The links, by the way, to all these mods will be in the video description. So for those who play multiplayers with me, you will know I insist on this one. It's the strategic view adjustments. Notice how far I can zoom out before it does that on the unit counters and all these start merging up. That to me is the most important part of this mod. I can effectively see at this range every front of the entire Greater German nation and exactly where my divisions are. Whereas in vanilla, it would be looking like this by the time you were this zoomed out, which is absurd. You should have it so that you can see the tile, each division, exactly what tile it's in. It also makes the, let's just make a little front line here, it makes these front lines look slightly prettier. They're slightly bolder, thinner arrows, I believe. I honestly can't remember what vanilla looks like because I love this mod so much. So that one's, it's really useful. There is an Iron Man version, so this mod does disable achievements for those who care. There is an Iron Man version, but it doesn't do the counter merging thing. For some reason that changes the checksum, but it's well worth not getting achievements in exchange for the huge quality of life increase this mod brings. So next one, bigger division selection screen, makes this fill the screen, and makes this fill the screen. That's it. I believe in vanilla it's about kind of that big or so. Actually, it doesn't appear to be working. This should fill the whole screen. Interesting. Maybe it's just this one that it makes larger. Not so sure about that one. There's also a larger aeroplane deployment thing, so if you go in here, it makes this huge, especially useful if you win lots of wars, because you seize lots of different types of planes, and this list can become absurdly long, so that's a very helpful one. More controversially, there is the Extended and Streamlined Production mod, which does this. Do not use this mod in conjunction with the 3 production columns mod, which is very popular. You have to just use this mod, which lets you put 50 factories into each production line. Nice simple mod, it just makes it more convenient. I don't believe this changes game balance at all, except that you can put 20 rather than 15 factories on each ship. I think they should just change that. I should make it so you can only put 15 on each ship. But for these, it makes no difference. In my opinion, and I am not the very best mathematician in the world, but I don't think it makes the slightest bit of difference whether you use this, which lets you put 50, or the other one which lets you put 15 in terms of actual game balance. I don't think it makes a difference, because the production efficiency is still modified in the same way. So if you were at 15 factories and you went up to 30, it would put you down to 50. If you were at 100% production efficiency, it would put you at 50. In just the same way that if you started a new line, 15 of them would be at 0 and one of them would still be at 100. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't change game balance, but I could be wrong. But it's just so convenient. When you have a big empire, scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through all your many factories, it just becomes entirely boring and unworkable. The other one I use is the Serious mod, which I've made a video all about it in a separate one, which basically means that, let's say we just declare war here, and if we decided, for some reason, every single one of our divisions has to be on this front. Let's just let them all go over there. Yeah, whatever. Pop-ups galore. So let's see, how long do you reckon it'll take before the French launch an assault? Probably a while. Right, so we have a bunch of troops over here now. Say we launch an attack here. Then we tell half of them to stop, and then go back in. They all reinforce in. Just slow it down so I can show this more conveniently. So you send 2 guys in, and of course when they arrive, they just instantly reinforce in. As per normal. You send the reserves in, and they will appear in the reserves on 1 day, and then they instantly go reinforce in. Note their reinforcement rate is 102%, because the base has been increased to 95%. Once you get radio, it goes up to 100%. So they reinforce in instantly. I hate reinforcement rate. There's a separate video which you can watch about that, which will be linked in the video description of this one as well, about why the Serious mod is great and why reinforcement rate is a silly mechanic and should be removed. So those are the Vanilla Plus mods that I use. If I start using more in the future, I will add them. And brilliant, now I have something I can link to, to all of you many people commenting, asking which mods I use. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy these mods, and good fun in HOI4. Bye-bye.